Hi everyone, it's Jacinta from Tonic. Welcome to our Pilates Tone workout today. I am so excited. I've stayed up late for you. It's 11 p.m. in Australia here, but I wanted to reach my UK, my US audience, or just let me know in the chat where you're from as well. We will definitely have a chat post-class, so do stick by after our stretches at the end. I'm looking forward to getting warm. So the setup today, we need 1 kilogram dumbbells. Don't go much heavier than that. I'll do 2 kilograms max, just so that we can move through full range of movement. We always start our class off with some beautiful mobility, our stretches, activation, and then we get into some really deeper work. We'll be moving into our abs. We get into some nice booty work there, and then some standing posture work at the end, and then stretches. So let's just take a quick little look here. I love to see my members. Jennifer, hey Jennifer. Philippa, welcome. Hey Debbie, been looking forward to you lovely ladies joining this class today. If anyone would like to join my channel, it's only $5 per month, and this will just help support me so I can keep doing these lives, more of these videos, and I have just upgraded my lighting. So thank you to all of you who have supported me so far. I think we're ready to start. All right, so let's begin. We're going to start in a kneeling position here with your right leg forward. I want your head stacked over your hips so you have a straight line, both hands to the outside of that front knee. Take a big breath as we reach that outside arm back, really twisting through that upper body. And then both hands onto your knee as we glide the hips forward, feeling a stretch now through that hip flexor. Nice, tuck that back toe under, left hand to the floor, lift the knee. Reaching that right arm up towards the sky. Nice, beautiful stretch here. And then lowering yourself back down. We'll just do that one more time. So head stacked over the hips, reaching that right arm around, really twisting through that thoracic spine, glancing at the fingertips. And then let's push those hips forward, feeling that gorgeous stretch. Hand to the floor, lift the knee. Take that reach up towards the sky. And then let's lower that knee and switch sides. So the left leg will swing forward, lift yourself up, both hands to the outside of that knee, and let's take it over to the other side. So we're really twisting, looking at the back hand. Beautiful, and then let's glide those hips forward, both hands to that front knee. That feels really good. We're gonna take that hand down towards the floor, reach that left hand up towards the sky. Beautiful, and then coming back upright, we've got one more of those. Let's make it a little bit larger. Can we twist around by pushing into your knee? Good, and glide those hips forward. Really lean into it here. Nice, right hand to the floor, tuck your back toe. Last little reach up here, hold. Stepping back through to a plank here now. Both feet step back, holding here. You've got 10 seconds to push the mat away, squeeze your glutes. Really tuck under the hips. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Press up to your downward facing dog. Both heels are pressing down into the floor. And then to return back to your plank, I want you to round through your spine. So we're like rippling through the spine, and then find that solid plank. Again, lifting those hips up. This feels really good by pressing your heels down. And then roll through the spine, landing with the shoulders hovered over your wrists. One more just like that. Lift your hips and ripple through. From here, step your right foot wide to the outside hand and then the left. Lift your chest, hands to prayer. You're staying in a low squat. Return back into your plank by stepping the feet back one at a time. Let's take that left foot in, the right foot in, dropping into that low squat, lift your chest, and then step back into your plank. So keep going there. If you want a little more, we're gonna warm up by jumping into that little sprawl. So you can jump back into your plank, option to jump into that little squat here. So either step or jump it out. You've got about 15 seconds. Drop your hips down low. Find that squeeze through the core, the strength through your shoulders. Good. Nice, you've got last 5, 4. Let's hold our squat in 3, in 2, hold your squat in 1, lift up halfway. From here, step the right foot back, step it back in. Step the left foot back, step it back in. So you're staying low. I'll show you from this angle. We step back into your squat. Step back into your squat. 10 more seconds. You can do it. You're going to stay nice and low. Beautiful work. Last 4. And 2. And last 1. Lift all the way up. Take a big stretch with those arms. Release that right arm and just take a little side. Lean over. Big reach. Beautiful. You're going to ragdoll yourself all the way down. And then we'll just go to the other side, reaching, right arm up. And ragdoll all the way back down. All right, let's get into our ab work here now. You're gonna grab your dumbbells. I'm a bit out of breath now after those little plank jumps. We're gonna slow it right down, get into our core. Grab your light dumbbells, meet me laying on your back. Your arms are up towards the sky. From here, floating one leg at a time into tabletop, hold it there. I want you to draw your belly button down towards your spine, and then it's a single arm opening out to the side, the opposite leg extends away from you, and then bring it back up to center. One arm away, opposite leg away, back in through to center. So nice and slow. You can use your exhale to return back to center. Your inhale to take the limbs away. So the lower you take your leg and the lower you take your arm, the harder this will be. So kick higher if you need to. I want you to have a soft bend into your elbow. So you're moving quite still. If anything, if you've got 2 things to focus on, it's your ribs being anchored down and your pelvis not tilting or rocking. So we're working on our core stability, so the ability to be able to keep that spine nice and still, that anti-rotation. If this is feeling okay, let's advance by extending both legs together. Single arm and back in. So just an option to progress, both legs extend, but still keep the single arm and back up to the sky. Out and in. Good, you've got 10 more seconds. We've got a curl up next in 5, 4, 3, finish off your last one, so 2, and arms to the sky on 1. Let's take those arms down by your hips here and hold this curl. From here, single leg extension and switch. I want you to get your shoulder blades up off the mat, okay? So really lift up. Continuing with those legs, we switch and switch. Once you have that, if you would like a little bit more, we'll open the arms out and in. Open and in. If that's too much, just leave the arms down by your hips. Good, if you need to modify with your neck, you can lower it down onto the floor. Continuing with those legs, doing really well. Woo, nice strong one here. Good, last 5, for 4, for 3, and 2, and 1. Well done. Let's hug those knees in towards your chest. Take a big circle out with those knees. And again. Beautiful. We don't need the dumbbells for the next one. You're just going to roll over onto your right side here. So laying all the way down, we have a double leg lift. So we want to have our hips stacked. Belly button's going to draw back and hug your spine. The top hand can support you here. Squeeze your legs together. Take an exhale as we lift both legs up. Hold it there. Release the bottom leg and snap it all the way back up. Lowering the bottom leg and snap it back up. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Good, we're going for 10. And really squeeze the inner seams of your leggings together for 3, Nice for 2. Hold the next one up, both legs lowering and lifting. Lower and lift. Good, feeling that pinch through that top waist, okay, is the goal here. Beautiful, you can come onto your hand here if you need to. Nice, you're going for 3 and 2 and last one. Lower all the way back down. All right, rolling onto your back here now. Hands are behind the base of your neck. We're gonna float those legs to tabletop. Use your exhale. Squeeze your knees and ankles together. Curl the upper body up, hold it there. Hands behind the back of your thighs. You're gonna take a little chest lift and then reach your hands back and lower. So it's a curl. And then another little chest lift at the top and then lower. I'm going to add progressions in if you'd like to advance. So join me if you like. You're going to continue to lift your chest all the way up, round your spine and then straighten it at the top in our boat pose. And then roll your spine all the way back down, hands behind your head. Curling and rolling up, 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 and balance. Good job. Nice. If you wanted to progress from here, maybe you're not using those hands to lift you up, use those abs, roll, snap, nice and strong at the top. Roll it back down. Reach and roll. Beautiful. Remember, you can just be here, lifting the chest, and then find that lift. This is still so effective. Take your time. Beautiful. I'll take that progression for the last 15 seconds here. So wherever you are, just don't rush, take your time. Feel each part of that movement. Sliding the ribs all the way down to your hips. Beautiful. You've got last 5 and 4 and 3. It's 2 and 1. Well done. Let's swing those legs around, meeting me for that double leg lift. So you can come all the way down onto that left or right arm in my case. Both legs are squeezed together, top hands in front to balance you. Beautiful. From here, you're going to lift both legs up, hold it there, lowering the bottom. Use your exhale. Snap the legs back together. Down, lift. Lightly, slowly down, but a fast lift up. Slow, slow, slow. Fast lift up and lower. Wrap your ribs in. Good. Up and down. You've got 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it up. Lowering both legs. Lift both legs. Lower, lift. Good. Nice, we have booty up next. Nice, last 4 and 3 and 2 and last 1. Well done. All right, so we're going to come into our little Charleston. So you can come up onto your elbow and just stay on your side here. We'll begin on this side. So in this position, just think about having your hips stacked and your length through the top and bottom waist comes in place by reaching your top hip away from you. And then from here, we're going to lift your foot up to the sky, but tap your knees together. And then turn it to tap your feet together, knee up. So we're turning the knee in, turning the knee up. And you can imagine like there's a pencil on your knee and we're drawing a big circle. And so we get that big rainbow shape here, up and around. Here, up and around. This is going to work through those stabilizing muscles in the hip, particularly that glute med and minimus. Beautiful. Just try and keep that bottom leg relaxed. The only thing that's moving is this top leg. Beautiful. All right, your tempo, keep going. It's going to be a little faster here. It's a tap. It's a flick and tap. In and tap. Flick, tap. All right, are we there? We're getting warm through that glute. So nice. Beautiful. We're going for about 15 seconds. There it is. Are you with me? Is it coming in now? Feeling that nice deep burn. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Clam level 2. Float both heels up. And then you're going to open just that top leg hold. Keep the thigh bone level or still and extend the bottom leg of the shin and then close it back down. So we open and extend the leg. Good. So on this one, we find our top range by keeping your top hip rolling forward, but your knee up to the sky, and then just that lower portion of the leg extends and closes. Woo, there it is. Great work. So I loved seeing and reading all of your comments through this Pilates Tone 7-day challenge. So thanks for that. I'd love to hear how you were going, if you were behind, if you were on track. It helps to motivate others as well. And I love to see that community build. So awesome work. Today is like our bonus, day 8, I suppose, for our Pilates Tone. It's a little celebration. I'm looking forward to chatting to you after this class. Let's make that one your last one. Close the leg, tap it out, roll it onto your back. And then from here, it's gonna be a glute bridge. Keep your left foot on the floor, right leg is in tabletop. Okay, from here, you're just gonna roll up into a single glute bridge here. So hips are level, we really squeeze through the booty, and then just simply roll your spine all the way back down. Roll, squeeze, hold, roll it down. Arms to the sky if you want a little bit more here. Beautiful, and roll it down. Nice, 10 more seconds. We're gonna hold it at the top. If you're looking to progress, I want you to get those dumbbells, and we're gonna add in our arms. Give me 5. Last 3, 2, roll all the way back down. Take a little rest. If you wanted to use your dumbbells, they're in your hands. And we're gonna come back up and hold that single glute bridge. So meet me here, hold it there. Extend that right leg up towards the sky. From here, you're gonna thread that foot underneath and then kicking that leg back up to the ceiling. So as we thread it under, you're going to rock open your hip and then square your hips up as you extend the legs. Opening the arms to progress this one. Chest fly, kick it up. Good, nice and strong here. Keep those ribs wrapping in. You're gonna feel that hamstring and that glute working really strong. Oh yeah, last 10 seconds. Good, know that you can always have your hands down to make it easier. I want you to feel challenged in your body. We're gonna hold the leg up in 3, in 2, hold in 1, little pulses, tap your hips down, lift the hips up, tap and lift. Open the arms to that V if you'd like a little bit more. Let's go for 10. Really push that heel into the floor. Woo, last 6. And 4, and 3, 2, roll all the way down. Well done. Let's come into a single straight leg scissor here. So curl your upper body up, hold the thigh in towards you, and switch. Feel that length come back into that hamstring we just worked. Just be gentle as we get through our first couple. All right, keep it going. Try not to rest here. This is our active recovery. If you wanted more, hands behind your head, twisting towards that thigh. Let's go. Twist, twist. Good, last 10 seconds. I'm working you so hard today. You're going for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest in 1. Whew, we're gonna move over to our Charleston on the second side here. Good, so just set up on your left side. Okay, so coming down, let's bring our legs to 45 degrees. Okay, so from here, knee to knee, toe to toe. Stack your hips, and the movement's coming through that thigh bone in the hip socket. So if you just really think about this front bit here, like a key turning in the lock, and here. Okay, so the tempo's pretty slow and controlled, or medium. It's not too slow, but we will pick up the pace soon. I'll tell you when. Try and keep that bottom leg relaxed. Okay, let's take that flick, that faster tempo. Let's go flick, tap, flick, tap. Good job, keeping that knee up and around. Last 6, 5, flick it around. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Close, clam level 2, float the heels off the floor. Get your alignment, opening up to that clam, extension, tap the toes, close that knee, open, lengthen, in and down. Just taking a little body scan and we relax through that upper body. You can lay all the way down if you need to. Ribs are wrapping in, extending. Nice, how's that feeling? I think we're nearly there, but you need to go a little bit longer. So when you start to feel that burn, it gets tricky. That's why we just need to push through so we can create change in our body. So we're gonna stick in this one for a couple more. We can always do a couple more reps than you think. It's all a mental game, isn't it? Work, going for 5, last 3, 2, and 1. Quick little tap out. Round of applause for that side. We're laying on our back. We'll set up for our glute bridge on the other side. So now your right foot is going to be on the floor. Right foot stays there, left leg is in tabletop. Everything is level. Rock the hips towards you, squeezing tightly into that right glute, peeling yourself up and lowering yourself down. Roll and steadily come down. Nice, you can always take your arms to the sky if you want a little bit more. Good. All right, last 5, 4, 3. We'll grab those dumbbells if you'd like to progress into, roll it down in 1. Grabbing those dumbbells into your hand, left leg back into tabletop, arms stretch to the sky. We're gonna roll ourselves up and hold, threading that leg under, allow for your hip to open. Kick the leg strong up to the sky, and again, under, pushing down into that supportive right leg. Take it through, kick high. Adding in your arms, it's a chest fly. Open, kick. Open, kick. Good. Nearly there. We're just going to finish with those pulses in a second. Let's go for 4, for 3, 2. Finish off your last one, legs to the sky, tap your hips down, and then straight back up. Tap, drive it up. Good. Arms in a V if you'd like a little bit more. Press up, nice and strong here. Nice, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hop those dumbbells to the side, arms to the ceiling. Roll your spine all the way up to sit tall. And let's just take a roll back down. Arms go back behind you, arms to the sky. Roll your spine all the way up. Sit tall and reverse it. If you'd like a little bit more, you have your legs long and you're going to take that full roll up here, chin to chest roll. Sitting up tall. And then roll it back down, feeling each bone come down onto the mat. Nice, if you'd like a little bit more, you're gonna come up with those legs. So as you roll, we're gonna lift up into our boat pose, send the legs long and low, and then rest all the way down. So this is just a progression. Please stay with what you need tonight or today. You can keep your feet down and continue to roll up just like this. We're going for 20 more seconds. So choose which one is more challenging for you. We're going to take it to standing after this. Good work. Last 10. Beautiful. Give me one more here. Take the progression if you can. Make it your best one. Well done. All right. Grab a sip of water if you need it. And then we're going to meet standing up with those dumbbells for some standing leg work. It's not too heavy. It's more balance, okay? All right, so you've got the dumbbells in your hand. They're going just over your shoulders. We're going to be taking an alternating reverse lunge. So you'll step the left foot back, hold it down in your lunge, shoulder press, stand all the way back up, alternating. So right foot steps back, hold, shoulder press here, and then step it back in. So you're standing back with the opposite foot each time. With that shoulder press, keeping your head stacked right over your hips is key. We're focusing on our glutes. No, we're focusing on our quads in this one. All right, you're going to give me a calf rise with that front heel to progress before you stand. So you're going to step back, lift your front heel up, lower it back down, and then stand back up. Keep alternating with the leg. So we have a bit of time under tension here, which again is where we're going to create change in our body. So don't rush, that little pause at the bottom. Doing great. You've got 15 seconds to go here. Beautiful. You're going to hold your lunge back in 5, in 4, 3, 2. Meet me in your lunge. Just that calf rise. Only 10 seconds. Going for 9, for 8, for 7, we're going to stay low in 6, turning it into a balance in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold low on the next one, tip your body forward, arm and back leg is straight, and then from here lifting your leg up, tapping it down, taking a tricep here, lift, tap, lift the leg, tap it back down. Keep the elbows tight into the side of your body. Working on that balance. Good, deepen that bend through that left knee. We're going to hit a plank after this. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you got it. Last 5, plank in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back into our plank here, step it back, holding. From here, I want you to turn your toes to the right side. So tip your toes to the right side, deep bend into your knees, and as you come forward, drive your knee in towards that front right elbow. Tuck the knees, drive forward. So shoulders aligned over your wrists as you launch forward. Same side each time. Drive it in, press back, pull in, deep bend. Feeling that left waist pinch, that strength through that upper body. Good, let's go for 10 seconds. You can pick up the pace if you have it here. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Shake everything off. We're gonna meet standing to even up those legs, okay? So let's come up. We're gonna hold our lunge back. So left foot, right foot will come back. Hold it down. Just that calf rise here. Sorry, I was right. The other leg forward. Just your calf rise. Pressing up and down. Up and down. Good. Can you feel those little shakes? That's when we know we are working so strong. Spot something to keep you balanced. Yes, all those small muscles are like just saying hello right here. We're gonna hold for that balance in 3, 2, and 1. Dive it forward. Back leg is lifting, it's tapping down. Lift and tap. Bending the elbows once you've got it. And tap. But finding a squeeze through those triceps for me, okay? So I want you to reach your pinkies away, bring it back in. Doing really well. All right. Got those 10 counts to go. Make sure you're deep bending through that front leg, okay? We're gonna hit that plank in another 6 beats. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into your plank, step it back, turn your toes to the left, then crouching tiger, oblique knee tuck. Let's go. Drive your knee in, tap the elbow, and drive forward. Take it back. I must say, I've never done Pilates at 11 o'clock at night before. So thanks to you guys, you're motivating me tonight. All right, 5, and 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Well done. Let's take a little stretch here. I want those knees wide. Take your chest down, walk your hands forward, but keep your bottom up. So you're feeling a stretch through the upper body. Take a shift from side to side. Slide your right hand in underneath your shoulder and just gaze over that shoulder here. Beautiful, switch sides, left hand comes in, drop the chest down. Beautiful, we're gonna take a glute stretch and then we're getting into our back posture work, okay? So you can stay seated, crossing one leg over, stretching out those glutes for me, taking a bit of an ankle roll if that feels nice. Good, let's swap to the other side, crossing the left over. Okay, I'm excited for this back posture work today. I might take a couple of modifications. I did kind of sleep on my neck a little bit funny last night, but I'm feeling as I'm moving, it's getting a lot better. So I want you to take modifications in your body, do what feels best. We're gonna begin by having those dumbbells in front of your mat in case you need them. You're all going to lay down onto your belly. You'll reach those arms, grab those dumbbells if you're going to use them. Your legs are going to be to the width of your mat here. Your abs are drawing in. From here, you're going to take an inhale, lift your chest and arms, hold, and then squeeze those elbows back towards your hips, reaching the arms long and then lowering back down. If you don't want to use dumbbells, you're just lifting up, finding the resistance by squeezing, grabbing air, literally, and squeezing, pulling the elbows back down, reach the arms and lower. So again, with the dumbbells, hold, pull down, reach the arms forward and lower. I'm going to modify no dumbbells for me today. I'm listening to my body. So just do what feels best. I'm going to grab that air, feel that squeeze underneath my armpits to feel that lat engagement. I'm still feeling it. I'm squeezing those shoulder blades together, lowering back down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lower. Good, let's incorporate our lower body in here now. Lifting the legs and the arms. Hold for that squeeze. Reach long. So, I want you to think about your chin tucking in as well. So your gaze is going to definitely stay down. You're going to drive your chin up into the back of your head so that we're getting that long line through the back of the neck. Really good job. We've got 10 more seconds. We're gonna hold it up together for our Superman. Ready? In 4. Finish off this last one in 3. We hold it up in 2. Lift and hold in 1. Just straight arms, straight legs. Hold and breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back. Woo, we're gonna go into our downward facing dog. So go ahead, lift those hips up, up, up. And take a little pedal out through the feet and really rock into those hips, releasing any tension here. Beautiful, rippling through your spine like we did in our warm-up. We're gonna take it all the way down through to our hips tapping on the floor. Staying there as we glance over the right, glance over the left. And then tuck your toes, lift up into your downward facing dog. Rippling forward into that swan. Untuck your toes, looking over to the right, looking over to the left. One more of those. Can we get our heels to come all the way down towards the floor? Now really take your time as we round through the lumbar, the lower spine first, drawing up through the belly. Take your time, take your time. As we round through the middle, the upper, your chin lifts, and we're resting on our hips. Beautiful work. Good job. All right, from here, just a little bit more to go, and then we're gonna stretch. You're gonna love it. So we're gonna take our hand, one hand out to the outside of our mat, drive your hips forward, find a straight line from our head to our knees, and then it's gonna be a push up on this diagonal line. So lowering down for 3, for 2, and 1. Hand release. Press all the way back up. Switch sides, hand in the middle of the mat, other side. We come down for 3, for 2, and 1. Hand release. Press all the way back up. So you're just swapping from side to side. Keep that tempo, so we're going on the negative slow. Stay for that hand release. 1 second up. And switch. You can, of course, take it in a full plank if that's you tonight. I'm staying down on my knees, but if you'd like to take a full plank, just here and then come down. Good, working through the chest and arms for this one. Okay, team, we've got one more on each side here. For 3, for 2, and 1. Hand release, press up. Last one here. Down, down, down. Hand release, press all the way up. Awesome work. You're gonna need your dumbbells for this last little bit, and then those beautiful stretches are coming. Elbows are tucked into the side of your body. You are just seated onto your heels for now. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, open those elbows out wide and come back down low. Open out, find a squeeze and lower back down. And down. Good, so little chicken arms here. Finding that resistance at the top, lowering it back down. Squeeze your glutes when you arrive at the top, okay? Good, one more. We hold it up. Beautiful, hands out to the side, hands in, out and in. Good, try and keep those arms up in space. For 5, for 4, and 3, 2, and down. Tap, lift, and tap at the top. Drop it down, and lift at the top. Nice, for 5, 4, we have triceps in 3, and 2, and 1. Arms come back behind your hips, okay? So find that end range, and then pulse it up a little bit more and down. Lift, lower. Abs are wrapping in, you're hinged forward over those thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, lift, lift. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be it. We hold it here for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done with those dumbbells. Let's stay seated, cross-legged wherever you need. We're just bringing one arm across your chest. Take a big stretch for those shoulders that you worked really hard. Nice, and take it to the other side. Pull it across. Good, so let's cool down together so we can start repairing our bodies. You all work so hard in this challenge. Beautiful, let's take a little mermaid here. So I want you to cross your legs if they're not already. Reaching one arm up towards the sky. Take a nice side bend over. Staying there as we quarter turn that chest down. Continue to reach the end of your mat. That feels beautiful. Then turn your chest up towards the sky. Windmill those arms over to the other side. Quarter turn that chest down. Continue to reach, reach, reach. Lift it up. Good, I want to stretch out your glutes a little bit more now. So coming into our little runner's lunge like we started. Both hands are onto your knee and just glide those hips forward for me. Holding here for 10 seconds. We'll take it into our lizard stretch in 8. Really tuck the hips under, feel it. Then both hands on the inside of that foot. Heel toe, so your foot comes wider. Toes stay turned out. And And you're in your lizard pose here, and we're just taking a little rock from side to side, really opening up through that hip. Beautiful. Okay, other side, stepping that left foot forward. Hold it into your runner's lunge first, gliding forward. Feel that stretch. Both hands to frame that inside foot. Lizard stretch, heel toe it out. Toe stays remaining pointing out. And then just take that rock from side to side. Good. We're going to finish with our book opener stretch. I know I said we're done with the dumbbells, but we're just going to use it for our stretch, okay? So it's going to be a good one. Laying on your side for me. The dumbbell is an advanced one, so don't use dumbbell if you don't need it. We're going to be laying on our side. Take an inhale, reach that arm up towards the sky. Continue to let it fall behind you. And make sure you're looking at that hand that's just moved as well. The important thing here is to have that top hip kind of really stacked, if not rolling forward. Take that next exhale, re-stack the hands here. And again, inhale, reach. Really unlocking that upper spine. Feels good. Use your next exhale to close the hands. And we're just doing one more here together before we go the other side. Opening up through that pec. So allow for the dumbbell or just your hand to take you down. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Close the hand on 1. Dumbbell down, use that hand to push yourself up, and we'll just switch to the other side. So laying on your right side, perhaps and those arms are reaching out in front of you. Take an inhale, reach the arm up. Remember those hips are stacked. You're taking your eyes to follow the hand. And exhale, breath. Restack. 2 more. Opening up. You might feel a little bit tighter on one side. So if that's you, you can stay in that pose for a little bit longer if you need, or revisit again today for a second set. This is a beautiful one to unlock. Your last one, so hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Close those hands. Use that hand to press yourself all the way up. We'll take one final stretch with those hands above your head. So I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and go ahead, reach up. Use your exhale, hands float to your heart. Well done. Well, that was your full body 45-minute Pilates Tone. We did well to stay on track. Well done. Now, I'd love to hear how you all went. So do head to the chat. I'm going to stick around and have a little chat to you. Hope you felt good during that. I enjoyed this Pilates Tone challenge because it was a mix of that mobility, some stretches, it was definitely lots of hard work, and I've seen that in the comments. Yes, we have fire emojis. I believe you. Good work. Yes, so I will save this live and you can revisit it any time. If you're just jumping on now and you've just caught the end of it, it's here for you. Good. So, also, we have our next monthly challenge coming up. I've got a poll on my community tab with 3 ideas. So that poll's still going and it's kind of veering towards a wall Pilates challenge. So if this is new to you, then you're gonna love it. You're using basically the wall for your exercises. It can make it harder, it can make it easier. The whole idea is that wall is giving you some beautiful feedback to challenge or to give you that posture feedback that you might need. So that was one of them. But head to the poll and yeah, work out which challenge you want to do for next month. I really love these. Oh, thank you. I'm superimposed. That's so kind of you for, what are they called? A super sticker. Oh yes. Oh, that's cute. Thank you. Debbie, oh, how'd you go? Yes, thank you for sticking by. It was hard for me, but I'm feeling awesome. That's always the goal. So I love to just give you that element of challenge, but knowing you can strip it back, know that you can always come back to that first layer. And that's the most important thing. You're knowing in your body, actually that's not me today. So I did it today when I'm doing my prone work. My neck was just a little bit funky before I started this live, and I was like, how's it gonna go? But I always know once I get moving that things kind of free up, get the blood flow going, and yeah, just ditching the dumbbells in some particular exercises. So that's always an option. Thanks, Philippa. You've been amazing. Thank you so, so much for your support day in, day out. Always commenting, always hyping me up. And I hope that I am giving that back to you as well, because you're a true supporter here on my channel. And Jennifer, lovely stretches, especially the book opener. Do you know that's funny, because when I read your comments and you're always like, I added in a little spinal movement. Well, towards the end of that practice then I was like, Jennifer's on here, I'm gonna add a little spinal mobility move for you. So that actually was for you. And that felt good on my neck as well. You've done wall Pilates and it's pretty good. Awesome, yeah. Cool, cool. Anything else? Yeah. My body feels the burn. Anastasia, one of my members, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Good. Well, oh, we got a new subscriber, Rachel. I love that little pop-up. This is fun. This was worth staying up for. It's nearly midnight in Australia. What time is it there for you guys? Is it the start of your day? Lunchtime? Yeah, you can catch up at any time with that challenge there, Philippa. And Soraya, oh no, I'm sorry I pronounced that wrong. I love the variety of your videos and also the variations of every exercise so we can adapt the workout to our level. Yeah, exactly. And the balanced work. Yeah, so as I said earlier, with my new lighting, I haven't really tested it in daylight yet. Clearly I've got the blinds down. It definitely was a lot more heated in here, so that's something I'll adapt. Maybe I'll pop the aircon on next time. We got warm, we got toasty. It's 3 o'clock in the UK. A nice afternoon practice. Anastasia, yeah, let's do another live class. I'll try and do it maybe at the back end of our challenges so that we can kind of catch up and see how you went through. I'm usually doing 5 to 7 day challenges, so then it'll be a nice way to kind of wrap it up at the end, I think. And it takes so much effort to kind of get everything in order in terms of tech, and I think we're nailing it a little bit more each time. So hopefully the quality was nice for you tonight. What time? 4 o'clock in Spain, 9 p.m. in Indonesia. Ah, so nice. I'm gonna stay on here till midnight, I think, just to really drag it out so I can say I was up till midnight doing Pilates. So if you have any other questions, pop it in the chat. How did this one go? Perfect. Oh, you're from Washington, D.C., 10 a.m., Debbie. That's so cool. I love to be able to connect to you all here. Yeah, so you're a star. Yeah, so if you did want to join my channel, if you're new here, of course, no pressure, but there is that join button down there. That's how you do it. So it's right next to the subscribe and the edit, yeah, the subscribe button, so you just press the join button and it gives you options for different levels. The idea behind that is just so I can keep an eye on you. You might have seen on my Instagram, I posted a little scroll feed of my comments, and I haven't replied for about a week, just trying to keep everything else going, you know, with planning my classes and so forth. So I did fall behind in my comments, and it's getting harder and harder to get back to you all, but I'm definitely still reading each and every one of them. But being a member, I'm able to see them at the top and I'm able to reply to you straight away there. So that is one benefit for you. Oops, I forgot that was still going. I think it froze now. No, my phone went dead. Okay, well, I think we're going to wrap it up in a second. Thank you all for your commitment through the challenge and through this class. I hope that you enjoyed. Do stay on your mat if you do want any other stretches. And I will see you for our next workout. I'll pop the new weekly schedule up tomorrow, so you'll be able to see it in the community tab. Also on my website, posturetonic.com, I'm updating it there every Sunday as well. That's a great place for you to land on to find. You can revisit all of the challenges, all the links are there. So it's a little bit more tidier on my website so that you can really be clear on where you want to go and navigate to. And lastly, could you make another playlist or challenge using the Pilates bar? I bought it yesterday because I love your playlist before. Yeah, I've got lots of requests for that and I will be on it. I'll get creative. I've got some new moves, so I will get that across to you in the next coming weeks, Anastasia, and everyone else that asked as well. Yeah, beautiful. All right, well that's it guys. It's midnight here. I'm gonna wind down and I'm going to head to bed very soon, but thanks for staying with me today and I will see you next week.